Welcome back inside the Sahara Theater, Sahara, Las Vegas. One more preliminary bout to go here tonight. Let's take it up to Just Benally, get our fighters walking in the cage.
Kiyani, Benally.
120-pound catchweight matchup here in our featured preliminary bout. It was expected to be a strawweight title fight. Kiyani Benally, unfortunately, missed the limit, hence the adjustment to the catchweight matchup. So a little bit of a frustration there yesterday at weigh-ins, but Kiyani Benally 2-0 early in her mixed martial arts career, both of those via submission, so she is a talented athlete. And unfortunately will not get to compete for the belt, but still will get to compete and gain some experience here inside the Tuff-N-Uff cage.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it sucks to miss weight, but still, I'm glad this fight is happening. Both girls still accepted, and 2-0, we got 3-0. This should be a great fight.
Absolutely, yeah. You want to get in there and compete. As a person who's on the other side of somebody missing weight, you're disappointed. You're probably upset because you made weight. But then you don't want to do all that work to not fight.
Exactly.
That's right. And look, it is about the experience, and I get it. And a lot of credit to our champ, who will not be defending a belt, Jessie Rubio, for accepting the fight. But I think that's the right thing to do. As we said, the amateur division, yes, you want to have that perfect mark if you can. But bottom line, you want to get the fights in. You want to get the experience in. You know, when you're a pro and somebody misses weight by a few pounds, now maybe we talk about it a little bit. You know what I mean? But in this situation, I think you take the fight, and I think that was a great decision on her part. Now Kiyani Benally knows she's got to come in and turn in a special performance to kind of wipe away that asterisk, you know?
And you can. If you show up tonight and you get a good fight in, no one thinks about the missed weight.
That's it.
You know? So
it's true.
See what happens.
And if you're Jess, you have a little added motivation.
Oh, for sure.
Added motivation to beat down somebody that, you know, maybe you feel like they disrespected you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No question about it. Featured preliminary bout.
Jessie Rubio.
And this is the aforementioned Jessie Rubio, the reigning champ at 115 pounds. Belt is not on the line tonight. She is a perfect 3-0 early in her career. Had a couple of decisions in the Tuff-N-Uff cage, including her title-winning performance. She had a submission in her debut. She's talented. She's got some swagger. She's got some talented athletes around her as well.
Shout out to Vanessa Demopoulos in her corner, UFC killer. Some good people around her.
And I remember Jess. Jess had some hands.
Jess is very good at moving, using her footwork, and sticking out punches fast and crisp.
She's supposed to be more of a wrestler, right? But I mean, she had really good hands.
Really good hands.
Are you sure you're not a boxer?
She's working with Dewey Cooper and BK MMA. That'll help sharpen up the hands. She works at Extreme Couture as well.
1,000%. 1,000%.
And again, had the option to kind of turn this fight down and said, you know what? I'm here, I'm ready, I'm trying to get this experience, let's do it. I like the decision from Jessie Rubio. She can come out and make a statement tonight.
And I talked with her yesterday, and I'll tell you one thing. She definitely has a chip on her shoulder with her opponent missing weight. She was not happy about that, so I want to see if she can come out tonight and show that, you know? It'll be a good fight we have in front of us. 3-0, 2-0. Let's get it.
Yeah, certainly if you needed any added motivation, you got it, right?
Absolutely.
Looking forward to this fight.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward. I'm looking forward to all the fights, but I mean, sometimes some of these fights have a little bit of extra.
Add a little juice to it, you know?
This has that. You take a look at the tail of the tape there again. There's supposed to be a championship matchup at that 120.4 weight miss. Change it to catchweight action. Undefeated record, so who can make a statement tonight? We're about to find out. Let's take it up to Just Benally.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds and a Tuff-N-Uff women's catchweight bout at 120 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. She's a mixed martial artist holding an amateur record, 2 wins, 0 losses. She stands 5 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 120.4 pounds. Fighting out of Provo, Utah, Kiyani Benally. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. She's a mixed martial artist holding an amateur record, undefeated at 3 wins. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115.2 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. She is the current Tuff-N-Uff Amateur Strawweight Champion of the World, Jessie Rubio. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Matthew Beamick.
Well, if we can use the red marks on her legs that she has given herself by slapping her own legs as a tool of measuring her strength.
All I'm saying is, looking at that redness, she has some heavy hands.
Yeah.
How about the death stare? She had the Alex Pereira stare
intense
going on here.
I'm excited. Here we go.
You see the longer range with Rubio. She'll probably want to stay on the feet and strike from there. Benally has shown more propensity for taking the fight to the ground.
Okay.
Significant weight miss here. What was supposed to be a title fight between these two undefeated athletes. As you guys said, it added a little bit of flavor to this matchup. Rubio was not happy about that yesterday.
Yeah, not at all. And, you know, both of them still feeling each other out right here.
Yeah.
You know, Benally's being more aggressive, some good leg kicks. Jessie doing a good job using some feints.
One thing I love to see with any fighter is just the composure. What kind of composure? Do they look like they're nervous? They look like they're trying to rush? And you can see both of them kind of measured in their approach so far.
Yeah, they're being calculated. They're not taking too many risks. Yeah, I mean, the fight just started, but they're feeling each other out and fighting smart. Oh, nice right hand by Jess.
Beautiful right hand.
Here comes Kiyani rushing in. Jessie gets out the way. Good footwork. Another sharp right hand.
And you can see that Jess has a lot more reach.
Yeah.
Looks like she might have a lot more speed. You can kind of see now she might just be in her zone right now.
Yeah, Jess looks locked in.
You saw that?
Again, she's really good with her footwork, man. She gets out of the way real well. Gets in, gets out. Want to see what Kiyani can do to make some adjustments closing this distance.
I think she feels very comfortable right now. Just
Yeah.
a second ago, I could just tell.
You can just
she
look
looked
at her
very
face,
comfortable.
yeah.
It's like, okay, I can move.
She's locked in.
Clearly the crisper striker between the two, but of course, range management is going to be important, right? You don't want to just get too close, get too careless, and allow your opponent to grasp you up. So that's why she's doing a great job of landing from range, moving out of the way.
Yeah, nice leg kick, Kiyani. Good leg kick by Jessie. Going off what you said, John, you can't get comfortable. It's a fist fight. As soon as you get comfortable, anything can happen. But Jess light on her feet here. Kiyani doing good little leg kicks here.
Kiyani's doing a good stuff. Yeah, the nice little leg kick that she had followed up by a right hand.
Yeah, that was nice. Those leg kicks add up. Nice body shot by Jess with the kick.
Patient work right now. 45 seconds left to go in the opening round. Yeah, that was a nice kick to the body. And Rubio looks very, very comfortable on the feet, but as you said, can't get
nice
complacent.
Right hand.
Oh.
Nice right hand. She's letting loose some fury right here, Jess is. Oh, Kiyani pulls
Look at that,
guard,
pulls guard,
right?
yeah.
Armbar.
Jess says not dead, gets out of it.
You can see she had wrist control briefly. Rubio was able to work free, back to the feet quickly. Now you can tell she's going to stick to this game plan. Why engage if you don't need to?
No.
But I like what Kiyani did there. You know, she did what she had to do. Let's get it to the ground. Here she goes again.
Just
not
like
having, not having the success with keeping it there, though. Yeah, just doing a good job getting out.
Final seconds ticking off the clock here in the opening round. Round that Jess Rubio has to feel pretty good about. But to your point, I like it because sometimes, especially if there's some emotion in there, game plan might go out the window. And you can tell clearly the corner wants to keep it on the feet as we watch him this replay. So to stick to that is smart.
I like what Jess did here. She threw combinations, not the one. If she's going to try to get her opponent out, there needs to be combos. She's letting go 5-6 punches. But Kiyani had some nice right hands in that exchange, too.
She did, and she closed that
almost
distance.
had that arm bar.
Look, that was a good attempt at an armbar. She trapped that wrist control up on the chest, dropped down the guard, the leg came over immediately, so you could see the submission capability.
Absolutely.
That
Something
Benally
to think
threatens
about,
with.
for sure.
And you can tell that her game plan is to try to get inside, to get her hands on Jess, to get down to the ground. Maybe she can try to get a submission.
Absolutely, but big props to Jess using her footwork, staying on them skates, and pumping out jabs. Good fight, good round.
It's a very good round.
3-round fight. Again, it was supposed to be a championship matchup. Switched to a catchweight matchup in 3 rounds. Round 1, you got to think comfortably in the books there for Jess Rubio, but saw the submission threat that Kiyani Benally has.
And if you're in her corner, Ryder, what are you telling Kiyani?
If I was Kiyani's corner, I would tell her to close the distance with some punches and let's try to get a double leg, not really body lock, but let's go for her legs. Let's go double leg, single leg, and try to get her on the ground.
If that's something that's in her arsenal, yeah.
Solid advice. I would agree with that. It's almost like just sell out on it. I mean, you know what you're trying to do, so just go for it.
You gotta make it ugly.
Exactly.
You gotta make it ugly. If you're sitting here trying to do a point fight, I think Jess has the upper hand. I think what she's got to do is make it a little bit more ugly, make it a brawl a little bit.
And one thing that Jess is not going to do, she's not going to just stand there and let you do whatever you want to do. Like, she's got very good footwork, as you alluded to earlier. She's backing out, she's circling, and she's throwing punches on your way in. So you got to dodge that on the way in as well.
She looks comfortable. Oh, nice head kick right there from Jess.
Spinning heel kick there, misses.
Yeah, she said, here comes the spinning heel kick.
But she's comfortable with it. Throws the low kick, backs out of range. And yeah, to be honest, I mean, I think Benally's being too patient right now.
Yeah,
you know, at this range,
need some urgency. Nice right hand by Jess.
Yeah.
And it's easier said than done, especially with the crisp striking that Rubio has.
Absolutely.
But if you stay out here at kickboxing range, it's just going to stay like this.
Exactly. She needs to take some more risks right there, like that. Big overhand right from Kiyani.
And at some point, if you're Kiyani, you might have to change levels. If you're going to try to get a takedown.
Absolutely. I wouldn't want to do a blind shot, maybe set it up, close the distance with the hands, but Jess right here caught the kick. See what happens.
Caught the kick there, clearly not wanting to follow to the floor, so just kind of lets it go. Benally has landed a couple right hands, some redness around the nose.
She absolutely has. You can see that. You can definitely see that.
And again, as comfortable as Rubio is on the feet, you got to land the shots. You can't just be defensive.
Jess does a really good job of getting out of the way and making them pay with that right hand. That was beautiful work.
A little sneaky right hand on the way in.
Fast. Nice right hand by Kiyani, though. Now she has her up on the cage. Let's see what she can do. This is probably where she wants her.
Still 45 seconds to work. She's trying to slip around to the back. She's got the hands wrapped around the body. This is where Benally wants it. This is a huge opportunity for her. Looking for the takedown.
Jessie, you said, John, you got to almost sell out to try to get that takedown.
That's it.
But Kiyani's got her where she wants her. Kiyani has her back right now. Working a choke.
She got both hooks in.
Jess doing a good job fighting hands up, but Kiyani punches.
Short punches, yeah. Still a little time to work. 15 seconds to go here in round two. She's on the back.
Doing a good job of fighting with the hands is Jess. Kiyani going for that rear naked choke, trying to get that arm underneath the elbow, but Jess is fighting.
And Kiyani's doing a good job here, but she can't get the choke, making the damage, getting the points.
I agree, because look, you can very easily make a case she won that round with that last flurry. I agree.
Absolutely. That takedown with those punches at the end, that could have stole the round.
It really could have stolen a round.
I think it did, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I mean, on my score, I've got it even, and that just goes so, like, you can be comfortable on the feet if you're Rubio, but you still got to get work done.
It's an MMA fight, absolutely.
And you got to know that at some point, if you're going against a competitor like in this replay, that a shot is going to be coming at some point.
Absolutely.
Or closing the distance is going to be coming at some point, just like you see right there. Got both arms locked.
Kiyani did what she had to do. She got her up against the cage, got the takedown. There was short time, but I think she did enough to win that round to control and damage. I think we're 1-1 going third.
I think so too, and I think if you're in that corner, Benally, you got to tell her, hey, don't worry about making it pretty. It does not need to be pretty. That works.
Absolutely.
And once again, do not want to be a judge.
Yeah, no.
I do not want to be a judge.
Third and final round here. Final preliminary bout. Tuff-N-Uff 141. And we'll be on UFC Fight Pass at the top of the hour for our main card.
So, Ryder, if you're in Jess's corner, what do you tell her in this third round?
If I was in Jess's corner, I'd tell her keep her feet moving, keep pumping out that jab, you know, and she's doing a good job. Just don't let her get you on the cage.
Yeah.
Stay off the cage, stay moving.
One thing I would want Jess to do if I'm either one of her coaches, if she's throwing that right hand to not make it so wide, I'd love to see it come a little bit straight.
Absolutely. Just tighten that up, make it right down middle like she's doing right now.
Oh, another big right hand.
Oh, beautiful right hands.
Now she's making her pay.
That was good.
Now she's flurrying.
It almost winked at her. Yeah. She didn't, but it almost winked at her after that.
Putting the combinations together. Crisp jab lands.
Pretty jab.
And that's what you're talking about, Brian. The straight line right down the middle. That's going to land. And again, beautiful straight right hand.
That straight jab is a very good deterrent to somebody trying to walk in on you.
Here's Kiyani throwing her own right hands.
Kiyani had wrist control on the left side there briefly, let it go. Unable to capitalize. Rubio pulled it free.
I like that, Kiyani. I mean, she's selling out to try to get inside.
That was
Throwing
sneaky.
the right
I
hand.
like that, grabbing the wrist and punching. That was good. It worked. Jessie having some redness around her face. Oh, almost a head kick landed by Kiyani. Barely.
Sneaky high kick over the top there.
That was pretty.
Walks into a right hand there. Now hitting the fight to the fence. Rubio did a good job of circling back to the center there.
Absolutely.
She did.
Benally was closing the distance.
But this is what we were talking about, the adjustments for Kiyani. Closing distance, making it ugly. It's not got to be a pretty fight, but
Because the objective is to win.
win. Exactly. Exactly.
Pretty ugly.
Doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
Does not matter.
Jess doing good. Oh, a little spinning back fist almost landed. Jess.
Used to have a high school basketball coach, so they don't ask how, they just ask how many.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
1,000%. 1,000%.
Jess doing a good job making her pay a little bit coming in like that. But Kiyani trying to get a body lock here.
Another opportunity for Benally late.
You can't get it. You can't let a takedown come. Nice knees by
absolutely
Benally
not.
Jess, I'll let go of that headlock.
Switches
Kiyani
around
has
to
her
the back. Rubio does a good job of breaking the grip.
hands.
Can't quite. Look at that.
Oh,
Kicked
off
off the fence to
cage.
work free.
Impressive.
Creativity, man. Right?
What is that?
Wow.
The
I
Showtime
haven't seen
escape.
that. I
That was
haven't seen that.
beautiful.
That was nice. Just a
like
little
that.
quick glance at the clock.
Because she knows that I got to
30
get some
seconds.
punches
Yeah,
in. If
yeah.
I'm going to win this run, I got to get some punches in here.
Absolutely. 30
Kiyani's
seconds. I like to see more action
Yes.
from Jess. Let her hands go. Or the same from Kiyani.
Yes.
You got 30 seconds. Let it fly.
She's been very aggressive in this third round.
Close round. Close.
Oh,
Beautiful
Chris
1-2 by Jess. Beautiful 1-2. Some good body shots by Jess.
Yes.
Took another look up at the clock. Final seconds ticking off.
That was the way to
Fight
end the
in there.
round. Great way to end the round.
Two-piece and a biscuit to get him out of there. Was,
Man, for a close round, something like that could steal it.
Everybody
Good fight.
saw it.
Good fight. That was a hard one, too.
It was
That was a
nice-
hard one, too.
crispy 1-2.
Beautiful.
Little hot
And
sauce
like
on
you
it.
said, she straightened out that right, and it landed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Vanessa Demopolis, usually the one jumping into somebody else's arms. She actually lifted her up.
Wow. That was a heck of a fight.
Great
That was a
fight.
great fight.
And
Great
listen,
fight.
you saw Rubio, tiring late, but then that's when you talk about, well, hey, my opponent didn't actually cut those extra few pounds that I did.
Yep.
I made weight. You wonder how that played in. You take a look at some of those late replays. Great work. You see the striking skills from Rubio. Again, Benally was trying to make it ugly, but it was effective. Made it very entertaining. There was that kick that just missed over the top there.
See if they got that sneaky one
That
too.
was
You know,
fast. I
on
didn't
it.
see that kick coming out of anywhere. That was fast.
That was really
good.
fast.
It was like she brought it straight
Yeah,
up. And
like,
I love that
crazy.
escape off the fence there as well.
Yeah, that was.
I
that
think
was
she did enough
impressive.
to get it done, but we
Yeah.
will find out if
Close
the judges agree.
the Pettis escape. I like
It was
that.
beautiful, yeah. Little Showtime escape. Showtime escape. All right, we will line these two athletes up in the center. The judges' scorecards are in. We'll take it up to our man, Justin Bernard, to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Jessie Rubio. Standing
know if I'd
inside
have
the
listened
cage
to that
with your
reaction,
winner
however.
tonight, Jessie Rubio. I know you're supposed to be defending your title tonight. Kiyani didn't make weight. It became a three-minute round main event in the prelims. But you came in, you put on a war. Looks like you outworked her. How great does it feel?
I feel good, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, you look great. You look great just to go to the after party as well. Who do you want to thank out here tonight?
I want to thank Carol, Jessica, Vanessa, and my family most importantly. Thank you guys for helping me. And Jordy, she's in the audience. She's also helping me as well. Thank you, everybody.
Well, you are still the strawweight champion. You are now improving to 4-0. What's next for Jessie?
Hoping this is my last Emmy fight. Hopefully after this, I can go pro and start my career from there. Yeah.
She's going pro, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we look forward to you in your career, and maybe we'll see you inside the Tuff-N-Uff cage on a Fight Pass event.
Thank you.
We'll see you at the after party. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight, Jessie Rubio.
Jessie Rubio victorious in our featured preliminary bout of the evening. Great performance there. A couple of judges had it 30-27. You can certainly see a case for that as well. I kind of like the 29-28 score, to be honest with you. But I think she was the rightful victor. There was a gentleman just behind our broadcast booth who did not agree with that decision. I don't know if that got picked up in the microphone.
Do we have an open bar here or something?
I'm telling you what. Great way to end the night here on our preliminary bout. Tuff-N-Uff 141. Always great action here. Sahara Theater at Sahara, Las Vegas. You saw plenty of the future stars of mixed martial arts getting it done from start to finish. And of course, we've got our main card coming up on UFC Fight Pass, top of the hour. Make sure you're signed up, logged in, ready to go. You saw fantastic action from start to finish on the prelims. I think you're going to see fantastic action start to finish on our main card as well. Thanks for joining us early. We'll see you over on UFC Fight Pass.